I gotta pause for a second. Danny, you guys are killing it with this.
Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you, man.
Oh my gosh. You guys been checking out my news lately, haven't you? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Over the last week or so, I went to 2 restaurants that serves completely different types of noodles, and I'm going to be bringing to you yet another one today. That's right, folks. Today, we're going to have Chinese beef noodle soup. Now, this particular dish is extremely popular in Chinese cuisine, and those restaurants that specialize in noodles will have their variation of this iconic dish. Now, I came across a family-owned restaurant here in Monterey Park that serves some of the best noodles in St. Gabriel Valley, and I'm just dying to try their version of beef noodle soup. As always, before we go inside, please take a moment to give me a like, give me a subscribe to help support the channel. You guys ready? Let's get our grub on. All right, guys, so I'm inside Mandarin Noodle House here in Monterey Park. And next to me is Denny Moon. Denny, say hi.
What up, y'all?
All right, so Denny is the owner of Mandarin Noodle House. And Denny, this is my first time here in your restaurant. What should I be trying for my very first time at your restaurant?
Not gonna lie, first off, welcome, Eric, welcome. I do highly recommend our beef stew with handmade noodle spokes.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna have today.
The OG of them all. Also, I recommend an onion pancake, maybe some veggies in the mix. We're gonna do a tofu salad, cucumber salad. Now, if I have some Potstickers in the back, Eric, you're gonna try some, okay?
Oh my God, okay, that sounds amazing. And I think the best part is we're gonna go inside the kitchen to get a glimpse of this whole process. So I'm gonna bring that footage to you shortly. All right, guys, so we're inside the kitchen right here with Denny.
Hey, guys.
All right, so we're probably gonna see the making of the beef noodle soup very, very soon.
Yep.
And, oh, actually, let me bring that over to you right now.
Noodles?
These are the handmade noodles.
Made every single day.
Wow.
If not twice a day.
Every single day.
Yep.
I love that.
So the thing that makes them unique, obviously, you can tell they're handmade because they're not uniform, right? Everything's kind of all unique.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Nice and chewy.
These are the onion pancakes. So it first comes in a glob of like dough, right? And then these are made fresh every day, like you said, from scratch.
Now we do not fry our onion pancakes, we pan fry, so no additional oil needed.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Sometimes, I understand sometimes, so we just flatten it, you know, just kind of chop it down.
Oh, okay, so Denny's just flattening, oh, he's basically stretching it out.
You know?
Wow, so this is gonna be like, what, like a 12-inch diameter pancake?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. And you look at all the scallion right there.
Yep. Now just pop it on the grill here.
And then boom, the grill.
Yep. And then we wait about like 6-7 minutes and it should be ready.
All right, you guys waited long enough. I got 4 dishes here inside Mandarin Noodle House. Obviously, the most popular one is this beef noodle soup that I'm about to have right now. And I think that's exactly what you want to see first. So without further ado, let me show you what I got. Oh man, look at this bowl of beef noodle soup and the size of this thing. Yes, it looks so good. Okay, the first thing I can tell is that the noodles they're imperfectly perfect, if you know what I mean. So the reason why I say that is because when it comes to like fresh made noodles, the noodle strands here is not meant to be perfect. And you can see that right here, okay? Yeah, this is made fresh every single day, handmade. And inside this beef noodle soup, you have big chunks of this beef right here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I picked up a pretty lean piece right here. Inside, got some pepper. And I just love the color of the broth. It's so nice and dark. All right, and oh, there's also some green veggies. And I think this is spinach, which in my opinion is a very traditional ingredient for beef noodle soup. And I always love that, right? So I think this is like the ultimate, like, perfect comfort lunch food that you can just kind of grab and just sit down and just like shut up and gobble up. So that's what I'm about to do. All right, here we go. First bite, beef noodle soup. Wow. Nothing like fresh ham-made noodle. If you've never had handmade fresh noodles, you owe it to yourself to try it. It tastes completely different from packaged noodles or noodles that were once handmade and then refrigerated and then reheated. It tastes completely different. It's a little bit like, a little bit more chewy, a little bit more doughy, but not in a bad way. Like, not in a way where it's like, yeah, there's just so much starch in my mouth. Just like the right amount of al dente. If you guys ever have that for Italian pasta, that's exactly what I'm tasting right here now. I want to show you guys this beef right here. Yes, big chunks. This particular piece is pretty lean. All right, so here we go. It's nice and beefy. It's pretty lean. At least the piece that I got was very lean. It's totally up to you whether you like fatty beef or lean beef, but for this particular dish, I think I like it a little bit with more fat. Now, I do want to go in for a second bite. Whoa, look at that. This dish is so comforting. I love it. I absolutely love it. It definitely takes me back to my childhood, growing up in Taiwan, getting some of this like beef noodle soup on a cold, chilly day. It's perfect. It's perfect. Wow. Yeah, now I know why they're very, very well known for their beef noodle soup. I was also able to get some appetizers on the side. Obviously, the beef noodle soup is like the main star, the star of the show. But I was just curious to see what other sides that they have. And they have this like crushed cucumber and tofu salad. I'm gonna start off with this right here. It almost looks like noodles on camera, guys. And they have like some carrot shreds. Yeah, carrot shreds. I can taste a little bit of like vinegar in that. Obviously, this is served chilled, so I love that as well. Really, really refreshing, especially when you had something really, really hot. And the second side is this crushed cucumber. Oh, I love that vinegar taste. I think it's perfect. Something so simple, yet it's so satisfying. And I think this just definitely cleansed my palate right here. I'm ready for the next dish. My onion pancake, it's super thin. It's almost like paper thin, okay? So I mean, some areas are a little bit thicker, but just look at how thin, you can almost see through it. Can you see that? And I love the char mark on this right here. Oh man, and you guys saw how they made it inside. Fresh dough, made daily. First bite, here we go. Wow, my first bite. Slap me on the face with great, fragrant onion flavor. And I thought sometimes when you have like onion pancake, it might be, you know, a little bit bland depending on how much seasoning or how much like onion is put into this dish. But my first bite was just like a flavor bomb. And I taste every bit of that scallion. It's so fragrant, it's so good. Just a hint of saltiness and that crunch, okay? I took the corner where it was very, very thin, and I had that crunch. I'm gonna go in for a second bite on this corner, guys. Okay, here we go. All right. I gotta pause for a second. Danny, you guys are killing it with this.
Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you, man.
Oh my gosh. It looks very, very simple, but it tastes awesome. Fantastic. Wow. That is so good. Now, then he did mention that if they're cooking some Potstickers inside, I was able to kind of get a couple pieces. And luckily, I was at the right place at the right time. Look at these gigantic pieces of Potstickers. Boom! Look at that. It's charred on one side, almost like it's steamed on the other side. Okay? Looks amazing. And these dumplings are huge. Look at that. Oh my gosh. All right, let's take a bite and take a look at the inside. Inside the dumpling, you see some pork and you see some chives. Can you see that, guys? Oh yeah, right there. Super tasty. And the skin isn't too thick. Wow. Okay, and this is without any condiments, no dressing whatsoever. Now I'm going to add some chili oil as a supplement to my Potsticker, and I'm gonna see how the flavor changes. Here you go, Potsticker with my chili oil. Yes.
Not chili.
Oh yeah, that's fantastic. That adds another layer of complexity, another layer of flavor to already an amazing Potsticker dish. I mean, you know, sometimes when I've had a lot of different foods traveling all over the place, sometimes at the end of the day, I just want to come to a very simple restaurant that serves homemade comfort food. And this place definitely hit the spot for me today. Now, I heard that Mandarin Noodle House is the second oldest restaurant here in Monterey Park, if not in the whole San Gabriel Valley. That is simply amazing. Since 1978, guys, do the math, but that's a lot of years, okay? And I'm just so glad that family-owned restaurants like this can last through the competition, last through the pandemic, and still serving some excellent, no-frill, super delicious comfort food that you gotta try. So, next time you guys are here in the Monterey Park area, San Gabriel Valley area, and you just want some simple comfort food, come check out Mandarin Noodle House. I'm sure you will not be disappointed. As usual, if you guys want to be part of the like squad, be sure to smash that like button, give me a subscribe, and ring that little bell so you always get notified when I post epic food videos like this. That's gonna be a wrap on today's video. I will see you at the next meal.